Yo, you tuned in to Guerilla Cross Radio.
Hold up. We're doing this for the bridge. We don't need that tonight. Ain't gonna be none of that tonight. Yo, we're doing this in peace for the bridge. We're doing this for the bridge. We don't need that tonight. We don't need that tonight. Hold up. We're doing this for the bridge. We don't need that tonight.
Yo, what's up, and welcome to another episode of Speak Life Radio, live right here on GorillaCross.com, Guerilla Cross Radio. We're streaming live from downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street. I'm your host, Quan59, and we got a big show for you guys today, right here, live on Speak Life. It's very special because 12 is in the building for the first time on Season 12. This is the first time Season 12, the 12 is on during Season 12.
12 is 12.
You got a microphone,
right
bro.
here.
Where's the camera at? Over here?
Right here.
Over here?
Not Bruce, right here.
Say what's up to 12. And
up,
also
12?
a big shout out to 12 because today he doesn't like people knowing.
Oh, you gonna let it out the bag?
Everyone, don't tell anybody.
Don't tell
Whoever's
anybody.
listening, don't tell anybody.
Make
you're
sure you
watching-
keep this part a secret.
Keep this a secret. It is 12's birthday today,
Hey!
and he is 36. The Wu-Tang
Put the government age out there.
36 Chambers birthday,
He
12.
He messed up your Tinder profile, bro.
Yes, you did.
He's on Christian Mingle.
Yeah.
12 is on Christian Mingle.
Okay,
But yo,
Christian.
we are here live for the next hour and a half till about 7 o'clock. We're going to be reviewing the music that you submitted. If you haven't submitted your music yet, please submit that. If you're watching the live Facebook feed, please share that. We have a live exclusive conversation with my man Jered Sanders. He dropped a new mixtape, Black Friday 2, today. This is actually the sequel, James Mays,
I know.
to Black Friday 1.
I usually 2 comes after 1.
A lot of times.
Most,
a lot of times.
Unless you're talking 1.5.
Exactly.
Right.
Like when you're a kid, you celebrate your half birthday.
Yeah.
I'm 6.5 today.
First of all, you always a half until 2 weeks before your birthday.
Yeah. So, yo, if you guys want to call in today, you could hit us up 702-608-3259. And Facebook did it again.
Oh, they got you.
They hacked me.
They got you.
And, yo, we actually got a caller live on the air right now. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Who that?
Hi, this is Gabby.
Gabby, what's up? Listen.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for using my real name.
Nice. You putting other people's business out here.
Hey, yo, real quick before we get to Gabby, I just want to shout out. A lot of you guys saw it on social media this week. We lost a very close friend to us, a family member, extended family member to Guerilla Cross, my man DJ Efechto. We've known him for years now. He has been the DJ for Propaganda. He started his own endeavors with Humble Bistro. Amazing cook. Made a lot of food for us, huh, 12?
Yep.
A lot of food for us. So, I mean, we've been down all week. And so we're going to have a lot of his people calling in throughout the show today to, kind of give him a shout out. And gone way too soon, man. He's too young.
Yeah.
It still doesn't seem real to me. I think all of our hearts have been heavy all week. And we got Gabby on the phone. What's up, Gabby?
Yeah, hi. Yeah, the reason I'm calling is because I saw how you guys were gonna do a tribute for him. So I wanted to call in and kind of share my heart and stuff about Efechto. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
I actually met him because of you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like
I connect
it
people.
was actually
What happened? Yeah, what's the story?
It was this year, as a matter of fact.
Oh,
It was
this year.
recently, and we just met, and it was cool. Like, there's music really loud playing.
Oh, my
What is
bad, my
that?
bad. Is it off now?
Sorry, I was like distracted. I was dancing at the same time
yeah.
while I was like talking about Ron. I was like, "What's going on?" No, but yeah, I met him through you.
Yeah.
And we connected through social media, and it was really cool because like it wasn't even like there was like the only reason why I think we became friends was because of music.
Yeah.
Like it was just like music, you know, and like events going on and just beats and hip hop, and that was pretty much what connected us, and it was just cool. Like it was nice to have somebody just want to be my friend because we're just cool like that. Like there was no other.
Just because.
There was no other
Yeah.
reason. Yeah, because I feel like sometimes there's some people who want to be your friend just to see what they can sort of
Yeah.
acquire. Like what can you give me? You know, what can I acquire from you?
Yeah.
And if there's nothing I can get from you, then it's worthless, you know. But I feel like with him, it was just cool. We're just friends. Like he would just invite me to events that he wasn't even DJing or anything, and it's just like there's an event going on in LA. I think you would like it, so you
Yeah.
should go. And I'm like, and sure enough, I would go and I would love it, and it was like, wow, like yeah, like okay.
Yeah.
And then the following week, like there's an event going on, and I think you would like it. I'm like, okay, and I would go, and I'm like, wow, like I just went because Efechto invited me to go. Like it was just so it was really nice, and I think I was speaking to you earlier this week that we were supposed to hang out this past weekend.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, like he messaged me before he went to Spain, and as soon as he landed, we were gonna hang out just to take some pictures. And like he never answered my text, so I was wondering like maybe something happened to his flight or something, you know? Because sometimes when it comes to international flights, it can get like you know, delayed because the holidays are coming. So I'm thinking it's probably just a flight. But a few days passed, and I was thinking, man, like, what's going on? You know, this is not like him. He's not the type of person who just not answer text messages like that, you know?
Yeah.
But I never ever thought like it was something like this, and even now, like I can't even believe it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Can't believe it.
And I found out, you know, just scrolling through Facebook, actually on Shames Worthy's Facebook page, it popped up right before I'm getting ready to engineer a radio show. And I couldn't believe it. I was messed up. Like, you know, they're trying to talk to me during their show because I'm a producer for the sports show, and I couldn't even think straight.
Yeah.
It was pretty
I don't
crazy.
even know how you
I
did
think that's
that.
when I was texting you on Instagram
Yeah.
and everything, just, you know, kind of going crazy. But, yeah, I mean, I went out there. Actually, it's one of those God things you look at later on after something like this happens, because I actually got a Lyft ride out to California in May. And that's why I ended up in California. And then me and you end up meeting up and going to eat at a restaurant that Ron worked at. I had no idea Ron worked there. And he actually went in there, changed that place up, changed the menus, did a lot. What's the name of that restaurant?
The Nest.
The Nest.
The Nest.
Amazing spot, by the way. And so we were in there eating. So I hit up Ron, and I'm like, hey, bro, can we meet up later, you know, get something to eat? So we ended up meeting in Long Beach and hanging out for a good 3 hours. And that's the last time we actually kicked it one-on-one. And then I actually saw him again at Rhetoric in August in Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah.
And that's when I introduced James Mays to him.
Right.
And so, you know, we hung out a little bit out there too. And you look back on it, you never think that's going to be the last time you see somebody. And it was,
man,
you know?
Man, dude, exactly. I don't even know what to think. It was just insane. Like, I know exactly how you feel. Well, I mean, I don't know exactly how you feel. I don't know how anybody feels exactly, but I can imagine. And I don't even know how you're doing it because you guys were closer. And, like, the last DJ set he did, I was there.
Yeah.
I was there. I was at the last DJ set he did, and he was just, like, doing it, man. I didn't want to interrupt, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted to say hi, but I didn't want to interrupt, so I just said hi to the guy standing next to him, which is JR. And I was just like, man, it was nice. It was just so nice to see him there. And then afterwards, you know, we talked and stuff. And exactly, like, you don't know when is, like, I didn't know that was the last time I was going to kick it with him. Like, I can't. And honestly, like, one thing that I really wanted to say about him is that, about Ron, is that, like, he was, like, legitimately living his best life.
Yeah.
Like, legit, you know? Like, he was using his creative expressions to make a living. And a lot of us, like, we don't have the freedom to do that, you know, and that's the way life is. But a lot of us do have the freedom, but we're scared.
We're scared to do it, yeah.
We're scared to use our creativity to make a living and to live our life.
Yeah.
And one thing about Ron is that he was doing it. Like, he liked to take photos, so guess what? That was his job.
Yeah.
Like, he made that his job. He liked to make beats, so guess what? That was his job. He was making money out of that.
Yeah.
He liked food. He liked to cook, so guess what? He was making it happen that way.
Yeah.
He liked to travel, and even as he passed away, he was in another country doing what he loved to do, traveling and taking pictures, you know? And so, like, that's one thing about Ron that I'm like so inspired by, that I was inspired then, that I'm so inspired by now. Like, he really was living his best life. And like, I feel like it's sort of like, okay, when I found out he passed, I was at work too. I was with a customer. I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out. I was crying in front of them. It was weird, you know? But at the same time, it was like, okay, everything happens for a reason, you know, at specific times. And I was thinking, okay, well, why did this happen? You know, why did I meet him? I just met him this year. What does this mean? You know, God, what is this? What are you doing? Why did this happen? What are you trying to tell me out of this? You know, and it's like, I think that's one thing that I have to, like, remember, is that, like, to not be afraid the way that he was it.
That's good.
Right?
Yeah,
and so
that's good.
That's one thing that I want to take with me, that, like, just don't be afraid. You know, he really was living his best life.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
He was.
Yeah.
What he loved to do, he found a way to make money out of it.
Yeah.
And he was just doing it. He was doing it.
And it definitely is inspiring. Gabby, thank you for the call. I really
and
do
you are
appreciate
doing it too, Mark. Okay, I want to let you know too. You do what you do, man.
I appreciate
do what you
that.
do, okay?
For sure, definitely.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm sorry I'm talking so much.
No,
but
you're good. You're good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, have a good show.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, Gabby.
Bye. Take care. Take care.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. It's beautiful to, like, you know, hear the people that Ron touched, you know?
Yeah.
Just personally, that I'm willing to reach out to you just because of a friend. I don't want anything from you.
Yep.
You know, and that he did what he wanted to do, you know? So it's just amazing to hear, man. Like you said, going too soon.
And you know, it was something I was letting him know that me and her had met up at the restaurant he worked at. And it was, like, ironic because I had no idea he worked there until, like, I was there. And then I hit him up and, like, hey, bro, I just ate at this cool restaurant. He's like, bro, that's where I work. Wow. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. So what ended up happening, I told him, like, yeah, I was with my homegirl Gabby. And so he ended up adding her on social media. And this is a dude who's, you know, semi-famous, you know what I'm saying? Right. But he doesn't act that way. And we see a lot of people, we've interacted with a lot of people that have this semi-fame that,
and they don't even have no
super
fame.
famous, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Right. And he was the type of dude that would reach out to people like that and not treat them like they're a fan, but treat them like they're a friend.
Right.
Real talk, man, like, he's one of the only dudes I know who's 100% legit like that. 12's actually another one of them. So I feel like the funny thing is, DJs are super humble.
Yeah.
DJs put in the most work, their
energy goes to
humble,
the fans, man. It goes to the people who are, you know, they're connecting with people on a melodic level, right? What I'm doing behind these two turntables is affecting you. It's getting you on the dance floor. it's bringing out emotions to you. It's actually making you forget about your problems, you know, because you get an opportunity to just kind of dance it away or to just vibe it away. No matter what kind of setting you're in, DJs have that power, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the DJs out there. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Problem.
Definitely to the birthday boy. We ain't
Birthday
supposed
boy.
to say, oh, wait, it's a secret. And then, of course, man, to DJ Efechto, man. Yeah, man. I remember when I met him, it was like, you know, he had a lot of people around him. And, you know, I walked up and you introduced me to him. He actually sat there and had a quick conversation with me. Like, he didn't like all these other people who are more important than you, sir. Like, he took time to really
I'm standing next to Show Baraka. Can you leave me alone?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he actually took time to like really say, what's good? How you doing? What do you do? And we had a nice little conversation, man. And then I saw him rock the show, which was dope too, man. So
he was out there at Rhetoric DJing for Show Baraka. And he's just always around, man. And it's crazy. You don't know how short life is. And I think that's something that we're going to be talking about today throughout the show.
Right.
And even what Gabby talked about. That's an inspiration, seeing that like he gets these hobbies and turned them into careers. You know what I'm saying? With the food, with DJing. And that's the thing. He was more than just a DJ. His food endeavors were like taking off like crazy. And like she said, he was out there in Spain. I didn't even realize that. Doing some food stuff. I'm not sure all the details on that, but
traveling, man, gotta live your life.
Yeah, no, Prop had put that on Twitter saying that he was doing what he loved doing when he passed, and it's crazy. We still don't know all the details here, so I don't want to say too much stuff about it, but you know, it's sad. My heart's been mad heavy.
I can imagine, man.
Like I said, man, he's been family to us. He's come out here and just, you know, done sessions with us out of the blue just to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that you had those like live sessions that he did in the studio.
Yeah, him and 12. And 12 speak on that a little bit, man. That was actually 3 years to the day that we found out that he passed, which was crazy because we're watching the video.
That was creepy when someone liked it randomly. You checked it. It was 3 years
it was like
to the day.
The same day is. But just talk about that, man, and the impact he's had on you and your DJing career. And even that, 12, I didn't even talk to you about that, but we were talking about you in May. I was telling him how you kind of were doing art and kind of put the DJ stuff to the side, and he was a little upset about that.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because he's like, man, he needs to just do it and, you know, get that confidence. And I can't do the Ron voice, but it's super soft. And the thing about Ron, man, like, he'll never get mad, but he'll be stern in a very soft voice, but you know he's like serious, and you know he always wanted you to keep going 12 and do more, and it was cool having that conversation with him in May, eating those pastrami sandwiches.
He was a humble guy. He loved everyone. You can tell by just hanging out with him. He kicked down a bunch of knowledge. There's so much about him. Like, everyone gravitated toward him. It's just and I was encouraged by him. And what he's done. I asked him tons of questions about music production, and I still am going to head that way. And he just encouragement after encouragement.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, man. It's really, really, really hard to believe.
It is. And me and 12 have been texting all week back and forth and talking and eating Korean barbecue to celebrate our Filipino friend's life with my Mexican friend. And just having those conversations, and that's all we could say really is, I can't, like, this doesn't seem real. And it doesn't. I'm expecting to be punked, and he's going to walk in the studio right now and, you know, punk us. But we have another super good friend of Ron on the phone right now, and not just a good friend, but honestly, he reminds me of the same way as Ron and 12, like I was saying, just a humble dude that will do anything for you. My man Mark, he's live on the line right now, bro. What's good?
Hey, what's up? What's up, man? How you guys doing?
Doing all right, man. How you doing, man? I know it's been a crazy week, bro, but how you feeling, man?
Yeah, man. I'm still in shock, you know, because I was actually with Ron the night before he flew out over to Spain. And the whole day before, I was actually with him because there was a show out here. Derek Minor was out here. So I came and picked him up from the house, and we went to go eat pho with Derek Minor, Cannon, and DJ Standout.
Okay.
And then, he rolled me to the show that night. So, I was with him all that Saturday night and texting him all Sunday morning because I knew he was flying out. So, man, like I said, I was just with him, man. That night, man, he's like, hey, let's go to McDonald's, because he was like, man, we were eating pho, and, those noodles didn't really do it. So he's like, hey, let's go get something to eat. And I was like, all right, Google it, and I'll take you. He's like, man, I found a McDonald's around the corner. Let's just go.
Wow.
So we went and got some McRibs, and, it's just...
That's funny.
Man, it's man, like I said, we're all still shocked.
Man, how's he impacted your life, man, on a positive way? What is his life meant to you, man, and just everything you're doing?
Man, crazy, because, he just, like I say, he's just such a humble dude, and, like, every time, because I live about 2.5 hours from, like, L.A. and stuff, so every time I came out here, he would always hit me up and say, hey, you in town, cuz? He's like, come through, so I'd always go pick him up, and, I slept on his floor many nights.
Yeah.
Staying out here in L.A., and like I said, he was just, like, so positive, and, like, even his trip to Spain was, like, I was blown away by it, because, like, he was going to get inspired and doing some cooking stuff, and it's like, man, you're going all the way to Spain, like, man, not many people do something like that, with their dreams, like, to go all the way down there by yourself, and, just for your craft. So it's like, man, that was mad inspiring, because, Humble Bistro, like, we had a lot of talk, and, man, he was gearing up.
Yeah.
So, man, just such a great guy, and like I said, always welcoming, and just, always down to cook for the homies, and
always.
Man, just a great guy all the way around, and obviously master DJ, and always down to go digging for records, and just cooking, and he shot pitch, like, man, everything he did was dope, like from photography to cooking to DJing.
And that's the thing, man. Like, some people have a niche where they're good at something. You know what I'm saying? They're good at one thing, whether it be drawing or cooking, like you said. But DJ Efechto was good at everything he touched. He's one of those cats that no matter what he did, no matter what he wanted to do, he was going to be good at it. And if he wasn't good at it at the time, he was going to make sure, like you said, with cooking, going to Spain to learn more, he was going to make sure he got better at it no matter what. And that, to me, is super inspiring.
Yeah, it just makes me want to even do what I'm doing. Like, man, I'm not doing enough. Like, I need to step my game up.
I feel you, man.
So
it's inspiring.
I feel you.
I'm actually here at Prop's house, and just
how's Prop doing, man? I know I've been texting. I've been texting Prop. I've been praying for him a lot, man. There's been about 5 people that have been super heavy on my heart throughout this whole thing that I've been praying for the most, man. But how's Prop doing right now?
Good, man. We're all just still shocked. We're still waiting for him to call, or to someone to call and say, you know what, there was a mistake.
Yeah.
He was out here. We're all kind of, but we're just day by day, and just also thinking, like, how can we honor our friend with our, we're still here, I think the selfish part of us wants him back.
Yeah.
But, man, he's in heaven with God right now. Like,
yeah.
I mean, would he want to come back? I don't know. It's just,
I feel you, man. I think when people pass away, it's like they don't, we're the ones who want them to come back. You know what I'm saying? They're probably somewhere like, hey, quit praying that on me. Quit trying to pray me back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The Bible says, absent from the body, present with the Lord.
You know,
like, you gotta.
Yeah, man.
But as a people, like we just miss our friend, because, like I said, I mean, I so much just came to LA and Long Beach just to hang out with them, and go get some good food. He takes me to all the coffee spots, and
that's the thing, man. You always knew if he was in town, you were going to be able to hang out with him. And he was the first person I called when I got that lift right out there in May. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, man, come through. And we got something to eat, and we both had new cars, and we're talking about, just having new cars since last time we saw each other and stuff like that, and just everything that he had been doing and stuff with, was it Adidas that he was doing some work with?
Yeah, he was doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I was, every time I talked to him, he was always doing something new. And
Yep.
he's like, man, you a hustler.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Our hearts are heavy. They're going to be heavy. But the good thing is he did leave us with a lot of inspiration, a lot of dope music. I really don't know who's going to cook like him because, honestly, he made us some stuff that I've never had before, and I'm really upset that we didn't get it again. I hope he left a recipe book somewhere. But,
yeah, he was actually working on that.
Man.
Because we always tell him, like, man, because I remember, when he was at the Nest, he, there's all kinds of stuff. He's like, yeah, I did this. I made this recipe to do this. And he, made, I remember it was, a churro waffle, like some crazy contraptions. I was like, man, I need to go down just to try it.
Yeah, man, it was crazy because some of the stuff I had when I went there, because like I was telling them earlier, I went there, didn't even know he had worked there. I went there with one of my friends, and when I told him what I had, he's like, yeah, man, I created that. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So he went in there and changed up the whole menu, changed up the look of everything. They're doing their social media. To be able to go in there and do that and still do art and music on the side, full time on the side, you know what I'm saying? He was just everywhere, man, and his life was way too short, but he lived a full life at the same time,
Yeah, oh, definitely, man. He was just into everything. I mean, his shoe game was on point. I mean, he was still balling, working out.
Yeah.
I mean, cooking, DJing. I was like, man. Like I said, that's super inspiring to me because, I think we all make excuses of, why we're not doing, living our dreams.
Yeah.
And we make excuses for ourselves, but it's like, man, I look at him and it's like, man, this guy was a cook, a photographer, a chef, a friend. He was doing stuff with shoes. He was doing events.
Yeah, man. And it's like you just got to get up and do it. You really do. I mean, we use Nike's slogan, but just do it. And I think a lot of times we, like you said, man, we make excuses on why we can't do something or we let fear get in the way. And life could be over at any minute. So it's like, how are you going to live today? What are you going to do today to fulfill today's dreams, and I think that's something that I've been taking away and just thinking of a lot, and that I'm gonna just use that as my philosophy in life, man. But dude, man, I appreciate the call, man. I know we got some other people that want to call in too, but man, my heart's with you, man. My prayers are with you. Tell Prop we said what's up, and if he wants to call in, tell him to go ahead and give us a call. But we will, whenever everything comes together, man, let us know because I know we want to come out there.
Yes, of course. Man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, what you do. And, we definitely appreciate you, honoring our friend as well as your friend.
Definitely, man.
So,
definitely,
you guys
man.
have a good night. And whoever's listening who may not have known DJ Efechto, go to his Instagram, go check it out and just look at it and wow.
Yeah.
Guy from Long Beach.
Yep. Yep. All right, Mark, man. Appreciate you, dude. We'll be in contact.
I appreciate you. You guys have a good evening.
Yeah, man.
All right. Bye.
So, I mean, you just hear, 2 calls, man, and you hear the impact he's had on people's lives,
You hear the pain, but you also hear, the joy and the good times and, like a DJ that just get behind the stove and, 2 different burners and then really, man. It does it major.
Bars.
That's what it was. That's what that was.
All right, we got another caller live on the air, man. What's your name? Where are you calling from? He hung up.
Oh, caller. Yeah, man. But like I was saying, man, just to be able to affect so many people, man, and then to be attached to so many, folks that's in.
Please leave your message.
The Christian hip hop, circuit.
Yeah.
People love this guy. You see shots out. People stop their whole day to just, to send love to Efechto, man.
And I mean, just going through social media, 12, I'm sure you could attest to this too, man, and seeing like a lot of our mutual friends and DJs and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, you can tell who's feeling it.
It's been
Everyone's
crazy.
Been
It's
posting
just
and
been
posting
everywhere,
and posting,
yeah.
In a group chat that I'm sort of in, a lot of DJs are feeling it. Yeah.
And you're in the group chat with, like all those DJs, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Most of them. Yeah.
So you get to talk to a lot of them a lot. So what was the reaction just in that, man, when everyone kind of found out?
I kind of don't want to say, man. Like, I'd rather have them call.
Yeah.
I know DJ Aslan is feeling it. And others. But yeah,
It had to be
I'd rather-
something like just
I'd
a
rather-
brother is lost, man.
yeah, I think it was the general. They generally thought, they didn't believe it. But yeah, I can't speak for them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we got our caller back on the air. What's your name, man? Where you calling from?
Hey, how's it going, man? This is Robert over in Long Beach. How you doing?
What's up, Rob?
What's up, bro?
Appreciate you calling in, bro. I know we've been talking the last few days, man, and I know it's surreal to you, bro. But how you holding up?
You know, holding up as best as a person can hold up, man. Ron was a brother to me.
Yeah.
And the last 5-6 years, I mean, that dude was there for me. You know, we would probably hang out 2-3 times a week. You know, we hit up a coffee shop, we hit up some food. He'd come over the house. You know, it was one of those things that was family. You know, my daughters, you know, we know him as Uncle Ron, you know?
Yeah.
You know, kind of the cat that was outside of what he was gifted in, and just a brother, you know, and it's just been surreal. You know, I still can't believe it. I'm still, you know, on the mornings he'd be walking up and down my street, kind of, he would go and exercise, and he would walk up the street, you know, 5 a.m. in the morning, and then he would hit me, you know, sometimes, you know, 6:15, 6:30. Where you at, cuh? Want to go grab some coffee? And, you know, and that's kind of sometimes how we would start our morning. Just surreal, man. Just surreal. But that was a dude.
Yeah.
You know, that was a dude that loved people unconditionally, served people in his own way by being a friend. You know, and most people don't see that. Like, being a friend is serving people, and that was definitely Ron.
Yeah.
And that was, you know, can't tell you how much I miss that guy right now.
I feel you, man. And I know it's, you know, an emotional time. It's going to be for a while. And just talking about the friendship part of it, man, like anytime we went to California, I think we stayed there at least 6 or 7 times, going out there, traveling with Jay. Jay was actually living with him for a while. So, you know, every time we'd go out there, I mean, we were sleeping on floors and couches, but, you know, even if Ron was out of town, he opened his house up to us, you know, and we would stay there.
Yeah, that's the type of dude he was. I mean, and it would be like these little pockets of windows of, like, he'd be in town for 24 hours, and you have to go hit the road again, and he'd find time. You know, he'd find time just to catch up. And, you know, towards, you know, the last 2 years and whatnot, we got a chance to serve in ministry together. We got a chance to go to the same church together. So that was cool, man. We were able to really just build that friendship with the brothers in our church. So, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. And great friend, man. And I know, like you said, you hung out with him weekly. So it's, you know, you've been one of the people on my heart the most, man, that I've been praying for. The people that were super close to him, like you, Prop. You know, Junior. And then, you know, his mom, man. How is she doing, man? Have you been talking to her?
Got a chance to talk to her yesterday, just real briefly. It was kind of like a little bit of a conference call with Junior and a couple other dudes. She, you know, handling the way she handles it, man. She's strong. You know, I don't know how she grieves, how she mourns.
Yeah.
But, you know, just being there, you know, I can't really speak to that because I don't know how she handles it. But, you know, strong from in front of people.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I don't know in private, you know, probably difficult.
Yeah. And sometimes when things happen like that, it's so surreal. Like, you're just trying to handle the business part of it. And then, you know, for a parent, it might hit way later. So Definitely, man.
Of course.
Everybody listening, man. Keep the family and friends of DJ Efechto in your prayers, because it's a hard time. Anytime we lose anybody, it's hard. Anytime you lose somebody this young, it makes it a lot harder because it's just so unexpected,
Of course.
But yeah, man.
it was one of those things. I was waiting for him to come back on his trip. I mean, I was kind of like Marky. Marky was with him the Saturday before. I was with him Friday before that.
Yeah.
And we had just got done having coffee, and he was like, he's like, I'm gonna hit this show, and then get ready to fly out. And I was like, dude, you got to come through and see our daughter. And he was like, yeah, Thanksgiving.
Oh wow.
And typically, for the last couple of years, he would slide through on Thanksgiving for, a couple of hours, just hanging with my in-laws and myself, and just watching a Laker game or some type of sporting game, and we'd be in the living room. And he'd be showing me some beats or stuff he'd be working on during that time. But yeah, dude, it's surreal. Like, it's kind of it feels like a bad dream, and then you have moments, it's you want to be strong and honor him, and that's the thing is like, whatever, the friends and family that are listening, let's figure out ways to honor him. And the best way I look at just be friends to people, just be there for people, love on people, man. Love it on people, tell them that you love them and be there for them. And I'm doing that real work right now where, it's having me be reflective in my own home.
Yeah.
How can I be a better father? How can I be a better husband? Serving people, because that's what he exampled. He was that to his mother. He was that to his friends, and then on top of that, the food and, the cooking skills. I mean, anything that dude touched, he was great at. Yeah. And the humility behind that was like, I would be there just seeing cats just like starstruck, and he would just approach it with kindness, and gentleness.
Yeah, man.
And that used to blow my mind. I'd be like, this guy loved. So yeah, just please keep his family in prayer and a couple of the close ones in prayer for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. And there's never a time I asked him to cook for me, even in a joking way, that he didn't cook for me. You know what I'm saying?
He loved what he did.
Because he was down, man. He was down. He found a stove somewhere. If it wasn't at his house, it would be at somebody's house.
And then I mentioned it on social media. I actually, when I went out there to Long Beach in May and hit him up, I was going to buy him lunch. I'm like, man, let me take you to lunch. So we go downtown Long Beach to that pastrami spot. I can't remember the name of it. And this fool ends up pulling out his card, throwing it in front of my card, and buying our lunch that I was buying him.
That's Ron, man.
He's just that dude, man, for real.
Yeah, he's just that guy, man.
Yep.
And we're definitely gonna miss him, but we're gonna do what we can to honor him.
Definitely.
And keep his light shining through all of us.
Yep. Definitely, Rob, man. I appreciate you calling in, bro. Our prayers are definitely with you, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, Robbie, good.
Much love to Ron, man.
Yes, sir. And we'll be out there soon, man.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, bro.
Cool, man. Thank you.
So you just see it, man. I mean,
another life touched.
If I die, man, there's gonna be some people to have some not good things to say.
But if they knew you, though?
If they knew me, yeah. But even that, they're still like, man, like I told people, like on the sports show a few weeks ago, if I die before you guys, make sure you have some jokes at my funeral. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because I want people to reflect that. But you just see with Ron, like he was a genuinely nice guy all the time.
All around.
Even his sarcasm was nice. It's like, bro, be a little meaner with your jokes. You know what I'm saying?
He's not trying to cut nobody.
Exactly. But that's the thing. Like the outside looking in, somebody might look at you, be like, that dude battle raps, like blah blah blah. They don't know you.
Right.
But with Ron, even if you didn't know the guy, if you just met him one time,
you felt it. You felt
exactly.
It,
there's nothing that anybody would really say in a negative way about him. We do got another caller live on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Victor, DJ Sir One. Calling from Tampa, Florida.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? One thing about Efechto, I would say, because I'm very hurt by this. I was living in LA for a minute, came back because it was expensive, but
you can say that again.
LA can be that way.
Yeah, my wallet was getting broke, but this dude was, I mean, not to be cliche, but he was a real dude. Like, when I was, because I was going through anxiety situations a while back, and this dude would, like, come by me and just talk about me. I remember the first time I met him in Flavor Fest in 2009, I was mad, struggling with anxiety, like, to the point where I couldn't even go outside.
Oh, wow.
I remember him telling me, because this is before I started DJing, he was telling me the most powerful thing you can hear, and it's the simplest thing sometimes. He said, are you either DJing for God or for man? And that hit me, that struck me, and that just changed my whole situation. So just with just his jokes and hanging out and just him being him and just being normal versus Hollywood and stuff and the Christian hip-hop thing, I would say that this dude was real, man. He was a picture of Jesus. Like, he really lived that life.
Yeah.
You know, outside of the fame and the limelight situation. But I appreciate you guys. I ain't trying to talk long.
No, dude. Hey, we
hurt by
appreciate your call, bro. And I've seen your social media and seen that it has affected you and that his life definitely impacted you, man. So,
yes, sir.
Keep honoring him, bro. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, bro.
Yo, if anyone else out there wants to call in, I know we got a couple other of his people going to be calling in soon. Go ahead and give us a call, 702-608-3259. In about 15 minutes, we're going to get into that live conversation with Jered Sanders.
Yeah, man.
To talk about Black Friday 2, the sequel to Black Friday 112.
All right?
Yep. Frog in my throat.
That's all right, man.
All right, we got another caller live on the air. My man Junior, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? How you guys doing?
We're doing good, man. How you doing? 12 wants to say hi.
What's up, Junior? What's up, man? Zombiac.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Good. Everything good, man.
Been long time no see. Both
Yeah.
of you guys.
I know, man. Where you been? You never come to Vegas anymore.
Yeah.
I know I need to come through more often, man. Just been busy with work and stuff, you know.
I mean, the problem is all you guys live in Cali, and there's only a few of us out here. So it's a lot easier for us to get out there and just see everybody. But, man, what's on your mind, bro? I know we've been talking the last couple days, and I know we all feel the same way where it just doesn't seem real that Efechto passed.
Yeah.
But I know he had a huge impact on your life, bro, and, just talk about that a little bit with us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super grateful to have known Ron and basically he's basically like my big brother.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, actually, I haven't known him like the longest or anything, but we grew really close like the last 3-4 years, especially since we lived in the same city here in Long Beach. And he taught me a lot. He was a real cool dude. He actually kept me on check on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He like took care of me. We were always trying to be as best as we could health conscious wise.
Yeah.
So we used to take some walks in the morning to start off our days. Eat right. And just different things, man. We had a lot of stuff that we're trying to plan and do. I was helping him out a lot with this Humble Bistro stuff. So, like, I have footage of him doing a few catering gigs and different things like that. And he helped me a lot with events that we did, too, with him just DJing and just be a part of things. And he was a big part of my family's life, too. Like, it was difficult, because of the timing. I think yesterday was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And these last 3-4 years, like, he's been there with my family, either enjoying the food or sometimes he would cook something himself.
Listen, man, it sounds like Ron enjoyed a lot of Thanksgivings because you're the second person just on the phone that told us he goes to your house on Thanksgiving. So this dude does a Long Beach tour because I know Prop put on social media that he goes to his house too. So this dude tours Long Beach during Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he used to do like anywhere between 2 to 4 stops, depending on what was going on. Yeah.
That's funny,
He would
man.
do that for Thanksgiving, and he normally would do that for around Christmas time, too. He would have, like, different places to go. So he definitely ate well those days.
Yeah. That's funny, man. That's the way to do it, though.
It is, definitely.
You think he was secretly judging people's like macaroni and cheese? Like, I would never do it like this.
Oh, he would say little comments here and there. He would be like, "Man, I could kill this plate if I wanted to."
See, that's the thing, man. He could not come to my house. There's no way he can come to my house. I'm not gonna have him critique my stuff. My French toast.
Microwavable.
My French toast and grilled cheese sandwich special.
Yeah.
I want to talk. I want to talk ask you real quick, man. You said he would check you on things. I think we've heard from a lot of his peers so far, but you know you're saying he was like a big brother to you.
Yeah.
You know, because everyone's talking about how nice he was, but sometimes, like, if you really love somebody, you got to really check them in certain times. You don't have to be specific, but what are some of the things or ways he would check you?
Well, so one thing I've been telling people is that I'm already cautious on who I share my personal life with, and he was one of those friends, and like I said, brother that was older, and I honestly don't really have that much people like that around me. I'm normally the one that pours into people's lives.
Yeah.
Because I'm normally older than them. So he was like the first friend, and like I said, big brother I had around like that. So it was just a lot of different things, man. Like sometimes, you know, like recently, the last few years, I haven't really been attending church all that much just because I've gone through a couple of things within the last few years.
Yeah.
And he would always just remind me, you know, just, I know you've been through a lot, but, you know, just try your best to go. You know, he would try to wake me up or try to go with him, and just different things like that, you know, church or just with advice. Same thing with like different moves that I would try to make when it comes to like, you know, the stuff I'm trying to do. He would just try to make sure that I always tried to make the wisest decisions possible.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is we both thought pretty similar, and so like we used to pour in each other's lives like that. We were there for one another with anything, and but I will say for sure, because I admit sometimes for me personally, I'm kind of bad with communication, but that was one thing about Ron. Like his communication was always on point. Like he would always be the one like hitting you up.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm telling you, for those walks in the morning, he would wake up early, man, and I'm not a morning person, so he would be calling or texting me like at 5:30 in the morning, like, "Yo, it's time to get up, let's go." And I would be like, "Oh man, I don't want to get up." but you know, we would do it. You know, it was definitely times now that I definitely would cherish, you know, forever. So.
Yeah, man. Well, we'll definitely be praying for you, dude. I know it's hard, you know, losing somebody that close. But yeah, man, I appreciate the call, dude. And anything you need from us, man, you could always hit us up, man.
I appreciate you.
For sure, man. Thanks for giving me the privilege to talk about Ron, and thanks for doing this for him too.
Yeah, man.
Real cool.
Just keep just keep his legacy alive, man, with everything you do, with your artwork. You know, just put 100% into everything you do, bro, because you're super talented in a lot of different areas as well. So just keep doing it, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely will.
Cool, and we will see you out there soon, man.
Yeah.
All right, for sure, man. It was good talking to you guys again, man.
Likewise.
All right, have a good one.
Peace. So, yo, man,
you know what? It's not
an impact, bro.
It's not a good friend, man, unless you get checked by him.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. A lot of times, everybody's yes man.
If they're allowing you to do whatever the heck you want,
and they're not putting you in your place or actually kind of restructure.
They don't really care.
You know, I think redirection is a sign of love, and if you can take it, that's also a sign of respect and love.
Yeah,
you know, so man, that's great though. It's great. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the long walks or the walks in the morning.
Long walks in the park.
But I'm pretty sure they was long. You don't get up in the morning for a short, around the corner. But there's something that you'll cherish for life. So it's good when you have somebody that is that impactful to your life, and they give you a moment. You don't realize will stick.
Yeah.
Until, they're gone. So
I feel you, man. 12 actually moved recently. He lives closer to you now. So if you guys want to have some walks,
are we walking? My leg is getting
James
a lot
has
better.
A new leg.
It's not new. It's not.
He
It's not like
brand new.
It's still the one I was born with.
Brand new leg. Brand new reconstruction.
Just getting better.
How was it feeling, man? You still in the boot?
No, I'm in a brace though. I'll be in a brace probably until May. But it feels a lot better every day. Thank you guys for the prayers. A lot of people saying they're praying for me. I appreciate it. But I'm doing a lot better. Mild jogging, mild, like not two packets down the line. Regular mild jogging.
Mild.
Yeah, from like upstairs to downstairs, and that's it. But it's feeling a lot better, man.
All right, we're gonna get into the live conversation in about 10 minutes with Jered Sanders. Gonna talk about Black Friday 2 real quick and let you guys know where you can get that and play one of the tracks from there. Drip drip.
Need to play a couple of them, man.
A couple of
them joints is on fire.
It's dope, man. Jered Sanders, dog, could spit. That's all I gotta say.
He can, and I gotta address something when we talk to him too.
Yeah,
and
we're also gonna get into some songs for the indie artist review.
Yes.
We'll probably do four songs today. We can't do a whole bunch, just because we had a lot of other stuff going on. But 12, you got something to play? You got some music?
Wait, what are you doing? What do you mean?
Let's get some music, man. You got Hands Up?
Hands Up.
Play Hands Up. We're gonna play something that Ron produced with Daniel Steele for the bridge. And rumor has it they might have some other songs. And real quick, before we get to that, though, I got my man DJ Aslan on the phone right now. What's good?
What's up, guys? What's going on over there?
What's up?
Not much, man. How you doing?
I'm making it happen, man.
Yeah.
Making it happen. Yeah. Been a rough couple days, but that's all good.
Yeah, man.
You guys hear me all right?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. I thought 12 was gonna say something.
Oh no, man. How you doing? Or how's the rest of the team? I know more DJs in our community and group chat have been feeling it. Can you talk about like everyone? I don't want to speak for everyone, but like them closer than I do. Like, how's everyone taking it?
Yes. Man, sorry, my phone's tripping. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, we've been kind of talking overall table turners. It's just, as 12 knows, man, it's a bunch of brothers, man. It's just a bunch of dudes that just have some major things in common. And so Ron Efechto was a part of that in a major way.
Yeah.
And so we just been there for each other the last few days. I mean, everyone, when we first heard the news, we all thought a few of us thought like, dang, this isn't going to kick in. This isn't going to be real very quickly. And actually it did. It got real quick. Our homeboy Dash was at, he was in Tampa with Urban D for a long time at Crossover, and now he's out in St. Louis. And good dude, does a whole bunch of stuff, but he's table turner as well, DJ at heart, does a whole bunch of stuff outside of DJing as well, as most of us do, and so I had to give Dash a call, and when I got off the phone with him, that was just the first person I called to just kind of spread the word about Ron. Yeah, it kicked in for real. I thought it was gonna be numb about it.
Yeah.
When I was on the phone with Promo, and no, it kicked in hard on Tuesday, man, for sure. So
how'd you find out,
man? What you guys
man?
doing over there with this? Promote gave me a call for sure.
Wow.
And started passing the word. Yeah. I mean, we're on some group texts, as 12 knows. We're on some group messaging and stuff like that. But, we just try to get anybody on the phone that we could that was tight with all that we do. But, Ron he was so dope. He had so many circles of just not only influence, but like, he was the nicest dude. So he really did. Wherever Ron traveled and everything, people would just scoop him up to go shoot pictures.
Yeah.
Scoop him up to go try a crazy food spot. I mean, and he just had real relationships all the time. So like, we are just like one circle out of just many, you know what I mean? There's so many people that he knew over the years and stuff. I actually have a hometown friend from Simi Valley, California that I knew while we were in high school, or a little bit after high school, and she went to the same college as Ron. And so right in the early college days, he has a whole circle of friends from there that she started sending me pictures of, all these college pictures of their crew up near, I think it's near near Sacramento. And it's just another whole pocket of friends, man.
Wow.
Just they seem super tight. A bunch of guys and girls are just kicking all the time, playing basketball. Just a good college hang for sure is what it seemed like. And that was one other realm for sure.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. He actually almost moved out to Vegas in 2010. I was actually helping with a ministry out here doing their social media, and I was going through some of their not interviews, but what is it, like applications for their ministry and stuff like that. And I was going through them, and I was laughing. This is probably 5 years ago when I was going through them, and I saw Ron's in there, and so I hit him up. I'm like, bro, like I came across like he had like a video of all this stuff, man. It was hilarious, like this old school video, and it was funny, man. But he's like, yeah, man, I almost moved out to Vegas. I'm like, bro, how dare you like not join The Rock to join Humble Beast instead? You know what I'm saying? What a jerk. But it's just crazy. I mean, he almost moved out here. He's just kind of been everywhere with so many different people, man. And he was always trying to make a difference in people's lives, man. I think that's the biggest thing that I'm left with, with his life, is he was always trying to make a difference in people's lives and a difference in everything he did and touched.
Yeah. And he was such a genuine person, man. Like, the biggest first kind of meetup that we had for the little DJ crew is definitely 2012 Flavor Fest. And a gang of us got out there at one time. I don't know how we all kind of did it, but we did. And, everybody. Stibbs out of Dallas, Val out of Fort Worth, Pez was already there. I don't know where Ron was living at the time. He could have been in Portland. It was 2012.
Yeah, he was in Portland back then, yeah.
Yeah. So he made it out there. Promote, myself, Swift Style. Hope I'm not leaving anybody out. Well, David, Rhino, I think SP was there for sure too, because we went to, it was the first big meetup for Table Turners. SP used to be out of Chicago. He's now Cerritos area. That's where he grew up, so he's back in his hometown. But he was in Chicago area, just a little bit from Rhino, which is in Gary, Indiana. But yeah, that was the first big meetup, and just kind of knowing Efechto, just, you know how it is. You chill over social media first, and you're just getting to know people social media a little bit. And then when you meet in person, but he was just so genuine, and he's always so soft-spoken, and but he just, the genuine part is like when he meets you, like he just cares about you, and and you'd see it right away. You see it, you can tell in just the questions he's asking. He just cared. He just cared so much, man, and that's why he had so many awesome people for sure.
And I was telling somebody the other day, man, if you hung out with him one time, you were a friend, and he knew you, you know? And I think that's big, because there are a lot of people that I've hung out with or that have hung out with me that I don't feel that with, you know? And
sure,
it's pretty dope how genuine he was, and just hearing this from so many different people, you know it's real. It's not just something you say when someone passes away and you want to say all the nice things about them. This is real. This is real life, and really how he was on a day-to-day basis, not just once in a while. It was his life, man. So, bro, we appreciate the call, man. I know it's last minute. Go ahead and give last word.
Yeah, man. I'm just, it's a rough time right now for sure. Just being in the LA area. I didn't get to. My dad was in town for Thanksgiving stuff, but man, I mean, a big shout out to Propaganda. Prop has just been, man, he had to hang out at his house last night for anybody that just wanted to come and be somewhere with people that love Ron, and that was just spur of the moment thing and stuff like that. And just props to him. There's definitely some work to do just to prepare. There's gonna be a big hangout in the LA area to just honor Ron, DJ Efechto.
Yeah.
And that's, we're hoping to do that here before Christmas and all that, a couple weeks before Christmas or so. No details on that at all yet for sure, but that's definitely in the works. And man, we just love him, and we're still, to put it plainly, everyone's in a grieving process. It's only been a few days and all that, so we're all just letting it sink in more and more. And so we're bummed, man. We're straight up bummed, but we're just keeping in contact with everyone, man, because we just loved him, and everyone's just sharing the memories and everything. It's just been incredible, man. It's just been so awesome to see any kind of memories, video, audio, anything of DJ Efechto, man. It's too awesome. So I love him.
And it's funny, man. I was going through a lot of my footage of just different events I've been at, and I didn't realize how many places I've been with him in different shows and events that we've been there, and he's been there, just even in the background on some of these pictures. I'm like, whoa, he was there too. But yeah, man, he definitely has left a major impact on a lot of our lives. And man, we'll definitely be out there, dude. So definitely keep us updated, and we'll help spread the word. But yeah, man, we'll definitely be out there.
As soon as we get the info, man, we'll get it over to you guys. I know it's always a little bit of a trip for you guys to get out here, but man, we'll
be there for sure. Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, man, and we'll be praying for you, man. I know it's a hard time for you.
For sure. Peace to DJ 12.
Thank you. See you soon, man.
Yeah, no doubt, guys. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we're going to get into a live conversation with Jered Sanders right here in a minute. You got that song queued up? We're going to get in. This is Hands Up. This is off Church Clothes 2, I believe, right? Mm-hmm. Propaganda with Lecrae featuring Propaganda, and it's produced by DJ Efechto and Daniel Steele. When we come back, we're going to be live on the line with Jered Sanders, and we're going to talk more about DJ Efechto as well, and get into some songs for the Indie Artist Music Review, 3 or 4, depending on time.
Yeah, right.
It's getting shorter and shorter, but we will get into some of those songs, and we will be doing more next week. For everybody that did submit tracks, we didn't forget about you. We just have a lot more on our mind. So, yeah DJ 12.
You got to do this. You got to heal.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Are we playing one song going back in, or
whatever you want to do?
How much time we have? No, yeah, as we do one song, because
What you got?
What you doing? Yeah, hands up. Then we go back.
If you got something else, do it.
Yeah. No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
You got something else?
We need more time.
No, we need 12. We got 10 minutes. 12.
Yeah, we want to shoot some time.
We got 12 minutes.
For real.
We got 12 minutes. So give us something. You'll figure it out. You're a DJ. Give it up for 12 on his birthday.
Yay.
Cannon, step back.
I say the places we venture a Christian shouldn't dare. Homie, that ain't holiness, it's fear. You scared, homie, I swear I won't see him by osmosis. Nope. I got a blood-bought prognosis from the age when shoulder blades held ghetto blaster. No such thing as Christian rap, but rappers who believe. Stand your ground, pound the mic, consistent with the truth you speak. You can watch the gospel stand on its own 2 feet. Really ain't that unique. Y'all just never seen it. Unlike the elephants, we won't let you ignore. Like arenas full of white kids all singing along. Make combos in the green room. filled with awkward pauses. Don't think I don't know him, window dressing, it's all love. We just came to provide y'all the soundtrack of life, like around your life's like sounds from the mic, right? Every creed and color with they 116 tats. More humble rapper-tees, all with their hands up. Understand before Grammys and Stellas, it was bars from the cellar that saw higher than cellular. Less network, can't tell you my net worth. I ain't got a clue, low dough was never few to choose the type of tool we using. Just who and when we can better prepare you to make amends with the savior. Destroy your turntable, save. And you ain't gotta understand, just hands up. And if you from the west, that's dubs up. Bruh, it's all love, you and I know we both can't afford to ignore it, just hands up. East to the west, y'all hands up. LA to the Bay, y'all hands up. Hands up, everybody just hands up. Hands up.
Shout out to my man Propaganda from the Mighty Mighty Humble Beast. My name is Lecrae, I represent Reach, 116 Unashamed Believers. Hey yo, got a 7 digits, call it chemist. I compound underground sounds or pronouns, so pronouns I name right rappers who take a stance. C-boy, pop the lock on minds of these slaves until they free, boy. Mischievous souls who don't get it, so we spit it with the smokers blowing loud and all the crowds are looking frigid. Man, it's cold on the road, so the bars gotta be hot. And Christians want the message, but the world wanna be shot. So I give them both until they choke, but truthfully, if one side say you dope, the other think that you a joke. Let me clear my throat as I provoke you with these quotes. Got a Grammy in the closet, but I traded for the hope of the people, cause these days evil. If you ain't seen Jesus, you don't wanna see the sequel. People holler 116 cause they know we represent something bigger than the dollars and the cents. Still it don't make sense that I rock with killers and dark tents, drinking liquor till they thinking and speaking in past tense. And it's past tense with pastors and past friends who don't understand the mission in some of my actions. Get your hands up.
And you ain't gotta understand, just hands up. And if you from the west, that's dubs up. Bruh, it's all love, you and I know we both can't afford to ignore it, just hands up. East to the west, y'all hands up. LA to the Bay, y'all hands up. Hands up, everybody just hands up. Hands up.
So throw me propaganda.
Shakalaka. Yeah. I flex Tom O'Leary, the other is Jack Johnson. A wax monster, act Bronson in marathons. I lack sponsors, Michael Dyson and Farrakhan. We keep it flames, these matchboxes and aerosol. Gone swimming with sea serpents and sea urchins. You only ill if we still rap with the clean version. Aaron Brockovich, life's work on a floppy disk. I'm looking for a fight, ice skating with no hockey stick. This is Advent, wardrobe madmen. I'm brown skin, Duke Silver and burnt Macklin. You think you lacking science when you wanna see God? Man, I ain't seen enough of Europe, I just wanna see Prague, man. It's photo finishes, trying to build up my track record. I live to see gospel artists try to make trap records. And I'm just chuckling, everybody be hustling, everybody be ducking and walls shake from the Russian wind. Bloodline Judah, they say I'm serving a white man. I serve the right king, more servant than right wing. Don't try to school me, then try to make it a swine thing. Cause all chopped tongues worshiping up at a crime scene. Grace. And I just giving chase, but he pursued me first, so we collided out of space. Interstellar Prometheus, even gravity's teaching us how frail is humanity. Our perspective ain't deep enough. Rock bottom to world wrestling champion. All I write is a lyric type of the pantheon. Yeah, yo, this a microphone scuba dive. Leave you underwater. The next verse is the eulogize.
It's game over. Can't f with it, it's impossible.
Suckers should start praying.
I provide the gun clap. It's game over. Can't f with it, it's impossible.
Suckers should start praying.
I provide the gun clap.
I never snitch. Last time I told time to watch me and moonwalk the full eclipse. I tripped around the earth throwing starbursts and I make a wish, I wish you would. Pissing in the wind means someone's pissed off in the mist. I missed the hood, Baltimore's misunderstood. Grew up around some rude boys singing, don't you know no good? That's Martin Luther mixed with the words of the Martin Payne. Mr. Misdemeanor moved to Cali, I can't stand the rain. Used to pick the paint chips off my window pane. Piss posh, rocking that arse, gosh, be gosh. Back when Apple was Macintosh, I tossed the boss off the wall, cause I had no one to play with. Pop was all involved and off, lost in Cali. But that made me be more Baltimore. You know, the art of war, you know, the art of war. Automatic, automated, out of me, out of beat, off pocket, launch a rocket into space again. Walking on the moon as a homo sapiens. Back on Earth, passing laws, homo safe again. But black still trapped, yeah, I'm talking race again. Trap each other, trap your mother, trap your cousin. Trap your auntie, trap your homie, trap your brother. But when the police trappers store up a trapezoid, put words on it. Paint a rainbow and then put birds on it. You talk to your preacher, he put curves on conversation. What happened when God curves our nation? I still get heart palpitations from quiet time and still get caught out whenever I cross a line.
It's game over. Careful with it, it's impossible.
Suckers should start praying. I provide the gun, clap.
It's game over. Careful with it, it's impossible.
Suckers should start praying. I provide the gun, clap.
Hey, this 16 is tailor-made for Taylor Gray, and it's clean like a tape buffet with a razor blade. I'm a blitzkrieg, I'm exactly what God made. I'm an oak legend, when smoke settles, I'm still gonna be that blaze. Come on, I'm tongue Tyrannosaurus, that's why they hate us. Cause no matter how ate us, we still gon' eat the plate up. My ace homie, Shane's told me, don't put the mic away. My lane's lonely, I'm one of the only doing it the rightest way. I let these young speedsters think I gave them the right away, and I coast at slower speeds and still catch up to them a lighter way. I'm free from the garbage that be falling when the speakers bang, cause the calling is a shawl on my shoulders when I speak the slang. I'm not torn between a rock and a hard place, having to choose between instilling fear in rappers and mirroring God's face. I do both with Fergal, get in the booth with a trail of gasoline and speak flames of truth in the name of the Nazarene King. With bars and patterns, I split atoms and leave like the cloth of Adam and Eve. After talk to a serpent that'll deceive. My calling's that of a mic master sent directly from thee. Father who say if you rhyme and make sure you fresher than he. So I am hopscotching on stars, ostensibly hard. Lames claiming they city, man, we planetary with ours. They puffing their chests out and thinking they name Knox. But after the game, the king and the pawn go in the same box. And y'all rocks, but my sentiment is sediments. In a quarrel, I'm a quarry, slingshot my oratory right. I used to choose blue cause I knew they'd ride upon arrival. Now I choose gray cause my dude Tay is saying prayers for my survival, yeah.
It's game over. Careful with it, it's impossible.
Suckers should start praying. I provide the gun, clap.
It's game over. Careful with it, it's impossible.
Suckers should start praying. I provide the gun, clap.
Yeah, that track right there is from Taylor Gray. What's the name of that track, 12?
Powdered Toast Man.
Say that again? My bad. That mic is super loud when you grab it.
Powdered Toast Man.
Powdered Toast Man. And that's featuring Belief, Journey Big. Who else? And those scratches were from DJ Actual.
DJ
Efechto.
I mean DJ Efechto. My bad. I said Actual.
Like
I think I said Actual earlier.
Yeah, you're subconsciously thinking about it, man.
Yeah.
Holla, hit him up.
I know. I need to hit up Actual.
Yeah, right.
Did you hit up Actual today?
Yeah, I talked to him.
You talked to him?
Yeah.
Dope, man. Dope. And before that, we had Hands Up. That was Lecrae off Church Clothes 2.
Right? Yeah.
Church Clothes 2. Produced by The Bridge. And yeah, rumor has it The Bridge had worked on or talked about working on another album, a follow-up. So I'm not sure if we'll get any of that or not. But we do have my man live on the line. You know what today is, don't you?
It's Black Friday.
It's Black Friday. 12, do you know what Black Friday is?
Yeah.
It's the one day a year that... Nothing?
Oh, what are we talking about? Actual? Oh, it's the one day you can actually fight legally for a big screen TV with a person and may not go to jail and maybe walk out with a big
Listen,
thing.
I was doing Lyft and Uber last night. Do you know how many people I was picking up at 2 a.m. at the mall? I'm like, bro, it's 2018. Have you not heard of Amazon.com?
But you know, when you can get socks for 30 cents at a huge pack, you got to go out for that.
At 2 a.m. 12. What would you go for at 2 a.m. if you could get a discount?
2 a.m.
2 a.m. What is the one thing you would go out for at 2 a.m. for a discount?
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing really.
Nothing. I can't think of much.
It's got to be a TV.
It would have to be a 90% off sale.
Nah, I ain't gonna make that much. But that would definitely give me up.
That's what it would have to be.
90% off
to get me out.
Just shop on Wish.com.
Not doing 50. That's so fake.
No, it's not. They got real stuff.
But
some of it's raggedy.
Those prices are fake. Anyways, we got my man Jered Sanders just dropped
the real Black Friday.
The real Black Friday, aka Black Friday. What's good, son?
Hey, what's good, man? Y'all funny, man. It's Black Friday 2, by the way.
Nah, we know that.
No, we know. And I heard the Black Friday 2 is actually the sequel to Black Friday 1.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's kind of how numbers work.
Can you please school this man? I told him that earlier. Usually 2 is after 1.
Listen, I wanted Black Friday 1.5, so I'm kind of disappointed that you came right out with 2.
That's Gray Friday.
You left us hanging.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey Friday.
Right. Yeah, y'all not careful, man. We might have a number 3 like next week, so don't play with me.
Ooh.
Hey, man.
So you're gonna create your own Black Friday?
Just a whole nother Black Friday.
Hey, man, or Cyber Monday or something like that.
There you go.
Blacker Friday.
We'll call it Cypher Monday.
Cypher Monday. That'd be fire.
Cypher Monday.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I love the
we'll
project. It's your boy Jay, man.
Yeah.
I love the project here. Once again, you came with it. Bar heavy, rapidy, but I love it. Hands down. Bro.
Word up. Appreciate it, man.
Tell us about the project, man. I know, you just released the project not too long ago, but you're an artist. You're a rapper. So what do rappers do? They write raps.
I feel like rapping again.
Yeah. And we heard it on there. You felt like rapping again, so you did. Tell us what that is like, man, being pretty much in between projects. You drop something, you get all the hype, you get everyone talking about it. You're out there pushing it, marketing it, going on tour for it. What is that like when you just have that pen in your hand? You're like, bro, I'm not done yet, though. I still got more to say.
It's crazy, man. Like, I kind of, right before I know it's time to work on the album, I kind of, I just write anything to kind of get the wheels going. So I make it akin to like a boxer sparring. You know what I'm saying? To get ready for a fight. So I basically heard some beats and had send me some beats and were like, "Yo, rap to this." I hadn't even rapped or listened to the record that the beats came from. Outside of maybe like 10 or 15 seconds. And then I was like, okay, I could write to this. And I just wrote whatever came to mind because I used it to kind of get ready for working on like original music. So it just kind of happened, man. It took, I don't know, like 3 days maybe.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, let's get it cracking. So I was like, I can't let these raps go to waste. And they're kind of just raps about random stuff. So I'll just, make it Black Friday too.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing about a mixtape. You don't have to have a concept for it. You just rap.
Right.
So it's fun doing that. And I mean, bro, the tracks were good. There's some tracks that I hate the originals of that I was actually like bobbing my head and like, yo, this is dope. He killed the beat.
Man. Well, that's what's up because I still haven't heard the record from the people.
And see, I haven't heard many of them. I have heard the drip.
Yeah, we can't. We heard the Cardi joint.
What's mad crazy about it though? Like the only part of that song that I know is the hook because it's on like a TV commercial. So
Okay.
I didn't know. I didn't know the record. I don't know anything about it as far as verses are concerned or anything. I just heard drip on a commercial, and I was like,
Oh, that's cool. And so I just kind of rolled with it.
And you're better for it, sir. Trust me.
Word. Okay, cool.
What is that song about, James?
That's what's up.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I really don't. I'm just like him. I don't know. I know who like recorded the song.
Yeah.
And I know it had ghostwriters on it.
Yeah.
And I know, you know what I'm saying, how it got big. And I even also know the commercial that he's talking about. But I haven't listened to that whole song. Nah.
So what the kids tell me these days is drip is like the jewelry.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's about jewelry. You know what?
Hopefully.
TD Jakes.
Oh, okay.
You know, TD Jakes was, he had this shirt on. It kind of looked like a Versace shirt with like all the little fake chains on it. And they was calling him, they was putting came through dripping on his Twitter for like, they was gassing him. That was crazy. But
that's funny.
But yeah, man, you better for not knowing the actual record.
Word, that's good though, man. I'm happy that I didn't really try to rap like whoever had the record.
And
like,
I'll put a Black Friday.
Worked out.
I'll put a Black Friday special CD or TV on the fact that I know you did it better. I already know you.
Okay. Word up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Dope, man. So, how's everything been, man? I know you were on tour with the label earlier this year.
Crazy tour.
Yeah, it was. It was dope,
Yeah.
man. We got to see you guys out here in Vegas. How was that, man? How was just the whole thing and the whole, being with these guys for so long, so many days on the road, man? How was that?
It was cool for me. It was strenuous for me though, because I was still doing the Clark Kent, and then every weekend I was basically hopping on a plane and flying to wherever they were.
Okay.
So for me, like it was emotionally and physically taxing because I would get home and see my wife and kids, for 4 days, and then fly back out. And my daughter didn't really fully, wrap her mind around what was happening.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Can I go to the airport, Daddy?" And I was like, "Oh man, this is ridiculous."
Wow.
So by the time I got home, I said, "I'm not listening to music. I'm not writing music. I don't want to do nothing. Like I just want to be home." And then, I just got the itch again, man. I'm like, I feel like rapping again. And, that's what it was going to be called. The project is going to be called I Feel Like Rapping Again. Like, but I was like, yo, it's November, and I know I dropped Black Friday a couple years ago, so let me just stick with that. And we roll with it.
Nice, man.
Well, man, it's kind of your fault, though. Like, because if you wouldn't use the gift God gave you, if you just not picked the pen up, if you just ignored those dope, lines that come in your head, then you would be home. So, it's kind of your fault. Like, I say that in the most loving way. Like,
you know what? Yeah.
Stop being dope.
You got to count the cost, man. You got to count the cost, man. Ultimately, though, I'm happy with it. It was kind of, I'm happy with, it was thrown together, but it didn't feel like it was thrown together. So I was cool with that. But as far, tour is a blessing, man. It's a blessing in and of itself. Plus, we needed it because me and the wife are, finishing up building our house. So
nice.
That extra coin, definitely had its benefits. So. Sure. All in all, though, man, it was good. It was a good time.
Yeah.
I had a chance to rock with the bros for quite some time and go to different cities in the country, and it worked out.
But here's a funny thing, James Mays.
What's that?
He's complained about flying out. These dudes were on a bus together or a van,
and
he's complaining he had to fly.
Oh yeah, he had.
No. Let's make it clear. When we was on the West, we had a car.
Oh, you got a car.
It wasn't even a van. Like
we're packed in
Seven
there.
had the Seven had the Sprinter.
I saw that.
Seven had the Hog Mob Mobile.
Yeah.
The Hog Mob Mobile.
Fact. Like so when we got to Vegas, like it was 5 grown men in like a Malibu. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like Dayton, Hurt, me, Sayla, and Biz. All packed into a Malibu.
Not small people at all. Not small people at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like me and Dayton were the only ones who like
weren't who weren't taking up a seat and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shots fired. Hey, let me ask you a question. On a ride like that, who got the aux cord?
Well, you know, I think it depends. Like, cause it was Bluetooth. So y'all, yeah, you a little antiquated, bro. Y'all got aux cord.
I don't have.
Well, I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm not just saying like, yo. So who got the tape deck?
Sorry, bro. He asked the 2016 question.
Yeah. It was between me and Biz for most of the tour.
Okay. So everybody else taste the music sucked. Jared Sanders just said it today.
Nah. You know what it is? Like,
Dayton only wants to listen to himself.
Biz only want to listen to R&B music.
Oh gosh.
Like Biz don't even want to listen to rap like that. Like Biz, he want to listen to R&B.
Hey, R&B
music.
goes though on a long trip.
It does. And Dayton, all he want to do is listen to like rap. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to be like a balance.
Got you.
So it kind of worked out. I was glad when I had the Bluetooth hooked up.
Hey, that sounds like a song though. Five dudes in a Malibu.
Listen.
That
sounds like a song.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's probably gonna be a line in a song. Make no mistake about it.
Oh yeah.
And then you're gonna hear it and you're gonna laugh.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah.
So you wrote all this in 3 days. You just came out with the Black Friday because when you was out here last time, you was telling me you was writing. Was this what you were preparing for?
Yeah, I was writing. Nah. Actually, you know, I was only putting like a line or two down here and there for like non-specified stuff when I was on tour. But like literally after I sat out a month, I told myself from November 1st to December 10th is like 40 days, right?
Yeah,
so I said I'm gonna write no less than a song a day for 40 days.
I saw that post too, man.
Yeah, so literally I was writing and finishing up like 2 EPs and working on this album. And then in that same period of time, I was like, I got some features to knock out. Let me just go ahead and practice, you know, some other things, try some new flows out. And so that's when the beats for Black Friday 2 came. And I was like, yeah, let me just rap to these. And so that was done in a couple of days. I was kind of in full album mode by then. So it was pretty flowing by then.
Now I'm gonna start some mess, man.
Uh-oh.
It's not real mess. When you was out here, we had a whole long conversation.
Just don't forget what you're gonna say to him.
I'm not about battle rap.
That was a line. By the way.
Oh
yeah.
Shots fired. But you had a whole We had a long conversation about battle rap. We talked about the Overflow League. Shout out to my boy Lee, my boy Voice. We talked about maybe you getting in the ring or even coming to the event, man. Uh-oh. What are your thoughts now? You said, because and I quote, I'm writing, but when I'm done writing, I might think about that. Where do you stand on battle rap? Where do you stand on seeing maybe Jared Standards in a ring catching all this smoke?
I want to see that personally.
Because you rap like a battle rapper.
You know, it's mad funny that people say that, right?
God.
But I'm gonna get super spiritual on you real quick.
Okay.
The one thing I don't ever want to stir up is pride, right?
I got you.
Because you know we always used to get hyped and ready to go in on people in the hallways in school and all of that. And I realized that if I ever got to stand across the stage from somebody, I'm trying to murder them. You know what I'm saying? Like as much as we family, I'm trying to murder them. And I don't feel like I should ever have to go into that part of my mind to go at somebody who we share the same cloth with.
I hear that in the music, though. I hear that in the music. Like, you definitely putting you know what I'm saying, putting it down lyrically.
I definitely attack secular mindset. You know what I'm saying? I go at the ways of the world all day. But like, if I feel like I gotta think like that, even partially, to smack around my bro in Christ, I'll be like, yo, I'd rather just be like a host. Because I don't want to have that feeling. Like, I don't want to have that feeling like, oh, he said something that was slick. Now I gotta go take his head off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that guy. So, like, and I watched it. Like, I watched one of the battle with Sinai old dude, and he took a shot at Saga, and I was like, if that was me, like, yo, we'd have had smoke backstage. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you might,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? You might see that resolve later on. You might see something like that. But
I'm sure.
In the sport of it all, right? Because we talked about, you watched battle rap, and I do think Mook did a lot better than you think up against whatever. I think Mook kind of edged him there. Yeah, against Verb, because that was prevalent right there when we was talking about it. But in the sport of it all, you know it's love. It's really just a pin. It's just pins versus pins. It ain't person versus person. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I love that. I love that debate, right? I love that debate, right?
Yeah,
but if somebody get bodied in a battle, ain't nobody at the end of that battle thinking, it's all love. Yeah,
I just said so much personal stuff about your life, but it's all good.
Like, ain't nobody going home like, it's all good, bro. Yeah, you still can get a plate at Thanksgiving. No, you can't.
Yeah,
no, you can't.
Oh, so you gonna take it serious? Nah. Well, we got to get you in the building.
I don't want to.
I mean, James, you were just in a battle. So how did you feel after you got murdered?
I felt like that's
I'm
my
telling
bro.
You people gotta know.
No,
you
but
know what? People gotta. That's that feeling, man. Like sparring is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Sparring is cool, but I know, like, even in GOM, like, there's already a natural competitiveness anyway.
But that's hip hop
because you don't want to have the weakest verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of the time, because of it being hip hop, that pride can get stirred up, man. And it's very subtle. You know what I'm saying? It's subtle. It's not, I want to have a better verse, but it's that part of you that's like, yo, is his verse better than mine though? Like, you think that, and you know, I'm always in that mindset where the Bible is like, yo, flee from temptation, B. I'm not even, listen, if I feel like I have to go in with a chip on my shoulder to prove something, and this person who's across from me could potentially say something that could make people think that they rap better than me, you know, like stuff like that plays in my mind. So I'm like, let me go ahead and watch. Like, I ain't about to dance.
We still got I got to get you in the room, man. When you in the room and you feeling it, it's actually crazy love, man. Like, talk to Saga,
I believe
talk to Loso. It's an amazing feeling just to kind of be in the room and just to also know that somebody who believes in God and who's not out there actually like, I'm taking your head off, I'm doing this to your family members. You know what I'm saying? We're actually edifying our, you know what I'm saying, our brother, and also lifting God up in it all, man. So you got to get in a room one day, man, and just really feel the spirit, man. Prayer is taking, man. You know, like lives are touched, man. We, you know what I'm saying, we offering Christ as well as you getting these lyrics too. So, but yeah, man, major shout out to you.
Yeah.
I major shout out to you. We try to see if we can get you out to one. I just had to stir that up though.
But if God over money had a battle, would you win?
There you go.
I don't think I could ask that question. I think I got in trouble last time.
He said he wouldn't jump in.
Yo, nah, I wouldn't even. Yeah, I wouldn't jump in. Like,
so you are.
Like, I wouldn't jump in, and this is why I know, right? This is why I know, and this is a funny story, right? Like, because Biz, you know, Biz was like, "Yo, we got to do another GOM cipher," and like I was the first person to throw a verse in because I was just writing, and Biz was like, he was like, yo, it's cool, but I don't want you to get bodied by none of your bros. Like, and when he said that, like, an antenna went up, and I was like, oh, so you think y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so you think y'all gonna smoke me on something, right? Like, so I went back and I rewrote the verse, and I went crazy hard.
Yeah.
Like, but there was a part of me that was like, yo, this verse came out fire, but the motivation behind the verse being fire wasn't in the right place.
I
see. You know what I'm saying? So I
see
was
that.
Like, yeah, I just
You're such a good Christian. You're such a good Christian, Jared.
Yeah,
it's kind of making me mad right now, but
I think he got his media. Like, he media trained right now. He like, look, I'm gonna say the right things got this project coming
No,
out.
I feel like
I hear
that's
what you're saying.
I feel like he's being legit though. Which
I do
is
think you're
making
being
me
genuine.
mad.
I do think you're being genuine.
Yeah.
It's
because I just end up putting it on the mixtapes, man. Just like I end up being like, all right, man, like I'm not gonna use that.
No man, I follow you on social media. When you be barring in the car, man, I'll be like, that sound like a battle. This sound like something. He trying to say something here. He trying to say something here. My boy voice said he want to smoke. So I think you should come through to the next event. They haven't one in December, but I think it's another one in March closer your way. I think you should come out. We're gonna try to work that out. And I got to get you in the building, man.
Have him host. Just have him host to get up there on stage.
I would come. You know what, Matt? Then look, the thing is, I would come and I would murder mook the whole situation. I laugh. You know, if somebody got shots for me, it's like, oh man, that's beautiful, man. I pull a loaded Lux and just giggle and be like, well, that's what's up, beloved. Like, salute to you.
That's
like,
what it is.
You put my name in your raps, man. Now I feel like, not like the more people would call me out at a battle, the more I would feel like, you know how like Honda and like Toyota, and when Mercury was trying to compete with them, they would be like better gas mileage than Honda and Toyota.
Oh,
like,
so
if
you think
start naming me in a battle, like I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm already like, oh, thank you for making me immortal. You know what I'm saying?
Got
like,
you.
don't have to.
That's
use
how you would
me.
take it, huh? That's how you would take
like,
it. Okay.
I must be a goat. Like, I don't even battle with y'all calling me out. Cool. That's what's up.
Now you dope though. You dope. We'll see. We'll talk. Let's Black Friday 2.
Black Friday 2 is
Black
out
Friday
now.
2.
Make sure you guys go get that. Where can they get that, Jered?
Man, it's on SoundCloud and it's on Noise Trade. Obviously, I couldn't put it on Spotify and Apple Music because I'm using other people's beats. So all those people on social media who keep asking me, why is it not on Spotify and Apple Music? I just told you for the 50,000 times.
And you should already know by now. If it's a mixtape, it's not going to be on there.
Bro, like, I don't get it, but people keep asking. They're like, yo, is it going to be on Spotify, like, ever?
Ever?
I'm like, nah, it's not, ever. Like,
And the response is
nowhere.
good, man. You're getting a lot. I'm looking at the numbers. The response is good. People are like loving it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
praise God.
yeah, man. Yeah, and let's be clear, man. You spit crazy, but you can hear your conviction in it. You can hear that you're a soldier for the Lord. You can hear all of that in the bars. You know what I'm saying? My mama told me to pray about it. I listen to my mama more than Bobby Boucher. Like, you can hear that in there. It's not just, oh, he just out here barring. Well, you are just kind of barring, killing things. But, major love to you, bro.
Amen, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Well, not trying to cut you short, but we got to go. But I do
y'all
appreciate
gotta
it,
go,
man.
man.
I do appreciate you putting out some new music, too. Because, you know,
for sure,
there aren't a lot of artists I like listening to right now. So I do appreciate it, though, man. And just putting effort into your lyrics and your bars and your whole cadence and everything, man. I appreciate that because a lot of people these days are getting a little bit lazy in their music. And so I appreciate an artist like you that does put in effort and work into what they're doing, man.
Word up. Word up. Praise God, man. And maybe next time I'll have finished music for real.
Yes, sir.
Next time I get on here.
Uh-oh.
Word up.
So are you trying to tell us you got a project coming up?
Always writing, man.
Listen, man, I'm going to keep it a bean with y'all, man. I got 3 projects coming next year. So it's gonna be a long year if people ain't on their stuff.
3 projects in 2019.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3. So,
hey, man,
you
said hurry up and wait. Not you don't have to wait.
Yeah, I really hope people on their stuff, or they might get lapped in 2019.
All right, I hope it's all on Spotify and iTunes, bro.
It will be, for sure.
All right, man, I appreciate you, dude, and we will talk to you soon. We're going to get into a song, Sauce is Forever.
Sauce is crazy.
Right here.
Hey, word up.
Hey, thanks, bro. Be great.
Yeah. Figured I'd switch the flow up a little bit. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Man, that's crazy. 40 days, God, I've been Swayze. Grew the beard out, that ain't shady. That's a bird, man, I ain't baby. Talking hope out, that's so crazy. How I got a shot, raise the bean sprout up, put a crown up on her head so the boys seeing, no, that's a lady. If you ain't catch a double that time on the last rhyme, dog, I could help you. I got plenty more where that came from. When I brainstorm, I need shelter. It's enough water from the most high, even low tide, he gon' wet you. Better learn how to dance in the rain, ain't no use without an umbrella. When I yap for the king, I'ma lap anything on the track. When I rap and I scrap in the ring, back in the Mac. When I cock back in the swing, get a pap and you gotta lay flat when it. That's a mantra. Change the way y'all see the Father. Sing praise to the Most High, so when most die, y'all see His honor. He was dripping with the backlash, and he let him zip him in the black bag. For the intermission was a hashtag, but the demolition wasn't that sad. It was intuition and a premonition, but the imposition wasn't that bad. It was cynicism with the inhibition, but the bigger vision was the last laugh. It was sinners sinning, it was killers killing, it was dealers dealing for the cash grab. But the winners winning, he was penicillin till it's in remission, homie, that's that. So the superstition is a backstab. Cause a bigger mission was an ass vab. So the new commission is to blast back. Cause sit in the kitchen with the backsplash. My God, eyes on the prize, pray about it for the outcome. Rock with him for the foundation. Couldn't have made it here without one. My God, yeah, real talk, I'm a strap man. Ever since I heard about how the same song got a pack nice. Pentecost or the synagogues, man, everybody getting flatline. I'ma lift up one hand, and the other hand I clap mine. A lot of y'all won't get that, but I pray y'all that a click clack won't lay the body out prostrate. Cause a praying hand was a mismatch, my God. Came through dripping. They were like, man, you slipping. He was like, man, you tripping. Look at my man, you scripting. I be like, man, I'm different. They be like, man, you spittin'. I be like, man, I'm Christian. Sauced up and I came through trippin'. Drip, drip. Came through drippin'. Drip, drip. Came out different. Drip, drip. Man, I'm Christian. Got rinsed and I came through drippin'. Drip, drip. Came through drippin'. Drip, drip. Came out different. Drip, drip. Man, I'm Christian. Got rinsed and I came through drippin'. Man, I've been so blessed. I ain't gotta have no stress. Y'all just ain't for the heart. Y'all shoulda ain't for the neck. 21. Real talk, man, I speak that. Stay flow pan with the crease at. I'm trying to find where the sheep at. Point my dog with the chief at. I ain't got it figured out though. Homie, that's why I need him more. That's why I'm looking up now. Remember when I had to beat the floor? Then the Hardy replaced it. Old man's got a facelift. Whole past I was faithless. Living too foul to the play switch. On God, I ain't send him no prayers. I ain't send him no prayers. Acting like he won't dare. Acting like he won't dare. I ain't know I was priceless. I was walking around lifeless. Stay full of my vices. Man, let me kill it all righteous. Devil, no play with me. You don't got nothing to say to me. Just not a play to me. Out of my way, I got ADT. Not with the fakery. I'm not a bun in your bakery. Not in your agency. But I'm a product of bravery. Out of your slavery. I took a bite of the bread of life and it was savory. I got a halo and drapery. You not okay with me, nah. All in the background trying to get the body to back down. And putting your hands on me like I'm in a security pat down. But I'm chuckling like I'm in a room with a class clown. I don't know why you bothering after the fact. Cause I'm ready to clap back in the battle attack. Strapping the Bible in black rappers to battle and axe. And I'ma shout it loud enough for the chattling back. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all really want rap. Y'all really want groovy. Got a beard like Marvin. With a fade like Boosie. Got a queen on the right hand. God plug mine out of movie. Christ bars in the mic stand, man. I'ma make y'all woozy. If you like God bars, word up. And if not, y'all sue me. Whole pop, God over money, dog. Can't none of y'all move me. Yeah. Can't none of y'all move me. If y'all like God bars, word up. And if not, y'all sue me.
Yeah, that's Jered Sanders. Sauce is forever off Black Friday 2. Make sure you get that. It's free.
It's free.
How you going to pass up free stuff, man?
You can also download it and donate.
You can donate. Yeah. You can donate. So go on Noise Trade, Jered Sanders, Black Friday 2. You can go on SoundCloud and get it. Jered Sanders, Black Friday 2 on there as well. Yo, he killed it on that track.
Major.
Like, that's ridiculous.
He can spit. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to get the kid.
You're
we're going to get the kid in the ring. We're going to get the kid in the ring.
Try to get him in there. Listen, man, we do not have any time for the Indie Artist Music Review today.
We love y'all, though.
We appreciate you guys tuning in. Next week, we're going to do the whole show. We might have one interview, and we'll do the whole show for the Indie Artist Music Review, and we will review your joints next week for sure right here, 5 p.m. on Speak Life Radio, streaming live on GorillaCross.com.
Send them to me. I'll listen to them.
Yeah, download that Gorilla Cross app. We're having issues with it in the Google Play Store. Google emailed me today saying we're violating something. I have no idea how, so I'm trying to get with them to figure it out.
It's too hot.
Says something about YouTube and something, I don't know, but we'll figure that out and make sure that's back up in the Google Play Store. If not, you can just email me. I'll send you a direct link for that. But if it's still on iTunes, so make sure you get that. But yeah, we will do that next week. We had obviously unforeseen things happen this week with the passing of our friend, a great DJ, a great man, great chef, DJ Efechto, photographer. What else didn't he do, man?
Yeah, man.
So real quick, man, before we go, I just want to talk to you guys, 12, James.
What's good?
About the impact of life and somebody like him who has impacted so many people in so many different ways, man. 12, and I know you talked about it a little bit, 12, at dinner the other day, man. How's his life and what can we take from that to, live the rest of our lives?
Just exactly what Gabby was saying and Zombiac Jr. He's very encouraging. The way he lived his life was very encouraging because he lived it to the fullest, and that was an eye opener for me and shook me up. Where I just do stuff. Even on some artist tip, and just prevailing in it. Like it doesn't matter if no one likes it. Just be you and just do it. All that, man. It's just
and not to have fear in doing those things. And I think everything, with music, art, any of your endeavors that you're going after, man, like 12 said, live it and do it.
Yeah, man.
It's important.
I don't think God is making mistakes ever. Name was Efechto for a reason. He affected a lot of people.
Yeah.
Touched a lot of individuals, inspired people, left that imprint on people, What I got from especially hearing the people who were closest to him is that he did what he loved and that was his life.
Yeah.
He had a passion, cooking, DJing, rocking the party. You know what I'm saying? Mixing, making beats. And he made money off of that, cooking. But he affected people.
Yeah.
He touched individuals and it had a lasting effect on that. So if it's anything that I'm taking from it, it's God ain't making mistakes. He's putting you here for he's putting you here for something. And maybe God just wanted them next to him. He's like, you did well, son.
Yeah.
The people that you have affected, the people that whose lives you touched, the people who maybe you've changed or put in a different direction, you've done well. And that's what inevitably what we all want to hear.
Yeah.
At the end of it. If I could be with God tomorrow, I'm sorry, I won't be here Friday to talk about music.
Yeah.
But but definitely for the people who are still dealing with it, prayers to the family, prayers to everybody that loved him and he loved. And yeah, man, just cherish people when they're right in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think the same thing, man. Impact those people around you. You don't have to try to change the world by changing the whole entire world and everybody in it. You can change the world by impacting the people that God's put in your life.
Mm-hmm.
The people around you that you interact with daily, like we heard with some of the testimonies from his life, from some of his close friends. Impact those people you're around daily, and that's changing the world. And also, I talk to people about this all the time. I know a lot of people that are working jobs that they hate. So they're living every day of their life, waking up in the morning to do something they hate doing. And I know we have to make money to live and pay bills and whatnot, but we all have a special skill set that God's given us, right? We all have desires, and we call them hobbies, but why can't we turn those hobbies into careers?
Yeah, make room for it.
We've been doing the studio here downtown Las Vegas for a little bit over 3 years now. That's starting as a dream and as something that we didn't, it was like in the future and it happened right away. And it's making money. Like we're doing stuff here. We're making an impact. We're doing what we want to do and we're having fun doing it and it's still making money. So I encourage people out there, like we heard all the stories of DJ Efechto, DJing full-time, being a chef full-time, photography. Do something you love doing. And if you're not making money doing it yet, keep doing it. Keep that passion up.
And always try to get better, too.
Get better.
When his
get
last
better at your
trip was
craft.
to Spain,
Yeah.
right? He was going to get better. Like, it don't stop.
Yeah.
You don't get it. And if it works out the way God planned, you don't get a chance to say when you're done.
Yeah.
So always get better at what you want to do. Always get better at what you love.
And you don't know when you're going to be done. So what are you doing today to fulfill those dreams, to fulfill your life? Instead of wasting a day, what's your purpose today? Because you don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow, which is crazy to say, but I did not think on Monday and Tuesday morning that we'd be having this going on the show today. We're supposed to tell you how bad your music is. And hopefully some of you have some good music you submitted to us.
Don't say that. We're just going to tell you all to keep going.
But our show is going to be about your music being bad.
Nah,
and
hilarious.
I'm joking, man. But, we're
no, you're not joking.
That was the plan, to, do the artist review, talk to Jered a little longer than we did. But things happen in life. And, we never thought we'd be talking about DJ Efechto not being here on Friday when we're planning the show on Monday. You know what I'm saying? You just don't think those things. So, with that being said, he was an amazing friend. Like I said, man, if you met him once, you were a friend already,
Yeah, he left an imprint.
Yeah. And I got the opportunity to be friends with him the last, I think, 8 or 9 years. And, we could talk about anything, man. We talked about Lakers. We talked about women. We gave each other women advice in May. That was pretty fun.
You didn't take any of that advice.
Oh, neither of us. Well, it was pretty funny. There's some advice we can't talk about on air. But, man, just an all-around good dude, man. So, my last words with that is make an impact.
Yeah, man.
A positive impact, no matter how that is. If that's just speaking into someone's life softly, or like Junior said, getting checked and making sure, like, I'm checking you because I'm trying to make you a better man in this life, or just making someone laugh, man. Like, everyone's so tense in this world. Make somebody laugh and, just have a good impact on people around you. And be nice. Don't cut people off on the roads, James.
Yeah, nah, I don't do that.
It gets crazy out there in the Uber streets.
I don't do that.
All right. You're a taxi driver. I don't believe you. I believe nothing you say about not cutting
Man,
people off.
I don't put my business out there, man.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, I'm just playing.
He's a taxi driver, though, guys.
Don't put my business out there.
It's his passion, though.
It's not. It's not at all.
But listen,
actually,
man.
I'm going to. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, I made some changes, and I will be doing that less to continue to go for the dream, to go for what I want. And it's I got a job, and I got to make sure life is taken care of. But God has blessed me so much that I can now put my attention in other directions. So.
And we're not saying quit your job.
No,
we're just saying
just,
like have your passion too, make that money, and use that money to create your own job.
Yeah, man.
Because it's possible. It's definitely possible.
It's coming.
12.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we appreciate everybody calling in and talking about Efechto.
Yeah,
and keep praying for his family and his close friends, man. It definitely is. It's hard for us, but I can't even imagine. The pain everyone else is feeling out there in Long Beach. So do that, man. And we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We are here every Friday, 5 p.m. West Coast time. And it is 12's birthday.
Happy
36.
birthday!
Happy birthday, 12.
Yay!
Do you feel older?
Yeah.
You do.
Thanks to you, yeah.
You look a lot older.
Wow,
man.
I'm joking, man.
Unfriended.
You can't unfriend me because I spent a lot of money on his birthday dinner the other day. Listen, no, it wasn't that much. We actually got a discount. I had a coupon, 2 for 1. We went to Korean barbecue. That was good. That was my first time at Korean barbecue.
It was good.
It was good.
It was really good. Yeah.
So our leaving words is it was good. Korean
was
barbecue. We're gonna leave the show with some bridge. DJ Efechto and Daniel Steele right here. Speak Life Radio. Rest in peace, Efechto. We love you, bro.
See you soon.